Hey guys, Tanetth here. Welcome to episode 3 of Caveman2Cosmos, version 44 beta. So, we are slightly ahead of Persia, which is not very much. Basically, if I'm 200 points ahead, that's nothing. So, yeah, we need to get basically what I should be doing, in all honesty, is microlith because of the plus 25 production. But I should try to beeline it to tribalism. That way I could start getting not tribal warriors, but tribal settlements, which will get us more settlements. Fortified till healed for now. Subdued Galapagos and one of Darius's scouts. So we're going to put you back on auto hunt. That is a lot of units on one tile. We have subdued. Congrats. We do have obsidian, so once we do obsidian weapons, we'll have probably some of the strongest units in the game. I'm going to put you on defense for now. So we're just getting Galapagos. Yeah, that's going to take a while for us to eat through, but we're probably going to get a bunch of animals that way. Oh, they moved. Not a big fan of seeing the scout that I saw. Why do I have a slinger over here? Oh, you're healing. Okay. We're going to give you... You're already maxed out on hunter promotion, so I'll give you the defense for now, and I'm actually going to have you team up again. Okay, go back to auto hunt. And they came back to be destroyed. Subdued another penguin. So yeah, right now it's a lot of hunting. How many Neanderthal? I don't need another Neanderthal hunter. We could do a poison maker. And we'll have you on build-up of range targeting as well. I'm not a big fan of seeing this unit right here. We just killed a gorilla.
It is easy to dodge a spear that comes in front of you, but hard to keep harms away from an arrow shot from behind.
Hunter, and we're just going to have you fortify till healed. Gotta deal with that tracker because the tracker has a creature we want. Poor odds, poor odds. Okay. And go back to auto hunt. And it looks like they're going to be heading back. I'm just going to say go and back to auto hunt yourself. Well, it looked like maybe they were heading back. We can send you to there. Let the other guy continue so we get 3 more animals sent back to camp. Oh boy, that's a lot of animals.
Tell me what to do.
You also have the Galapagos tortoise and several penguins. So what I could do, actually, thinking about it, is cancel your automation. Okay, send all of these to here. Send you 3 onto here. Fortify till healed.
Tell me what to do. What's the plan?
Then incorporate all of you guys and send you back to base. Go back to auto hunt. That way we get those animals to base safely. I'm sorry, am I seeing things? Nope, they've expanded as like we have a bit. Harpy Eagle. I just gotta get these animals to base, basically, to get the bonuses. And if I could get a gorilla, that would be awesome. Ouch.
At your service.
And we did get the gorilla. Okay. We're going to give you Hunter, Mark 3, and Heal. You're going to continue your way to base. Actually going to grab one of our slingers and send them out to the fortress. And keep hunting for now. I mean, we're doing pretty well, hunting-wise. And we are actually below Darius. Livy, most powerful civ. Yeah, I'm not building much of a military. Build up. Range targeting. Get you. Take out the chimp. That way I can do a diagonal move. Destroyed a gorilla. Okay. That now makes it so we can do that. Ideally.
Your orders. At your service. Ready for action.
send all of you into that.
Reporting for duty.
Send you to there. Okay, like I said, all of you guys need to pop into there. You go back to auto hunt. Again, I'm surprised we don't have any Neanderthal cities appearing on our continent yet. That's what's surprising me. Okay, first and foremost, pop the Galapagos. Then the desert, followed by the tortoise. Then the earth. Then we get the animal mascot. And we can pop the last two. Why?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, now that we got the animal mascot in every city, we could pop that. So that's going to be a free mascot in every city from now on. Then we can pop these for culture, or we could save them. I think at this point, saving them is the right move, because we've already popped for everything we can. This would allow us to speed things up a little bit, but not by much. Because we could send those two with our tribe and get some buildings spawned in without a problem. Okay, then we could get these three into the city, but you two auto to heal for now. We're doing rather well. Put you back on auto hunt. Killed a spectacled bear. American alligator. Okay, so we could pop all three, which did get us another science point. I'd actually want to go back to our city so we can start working on microlith. And then we go back to this building tab, nothing new. The reason I want microlith is with the microlith workshop, it gives plus 25 production to all units.
Than in a house.
Which will theoretically make my units cheaper to print. Early game anyway. We have subdued an Okapi, okay. Okay, that's something I like to keep an eye on. Did they just lose their culture? Wow, okay. How's our culture doing? Prominent, okay. Modifier plus set, so we are getting a small modifier, which is nice. We could make that as well. We could probably get away with making these unless we get another shipment of animals. subtract that, I'm not producing as much gold as I probably should be. So, but 6 gold a turn regardless, even though we don't have an economy, Civic is pretty good. We got a Stellar Sea Eagle and a Subdued Okapi. And we just got the Microlith.
Why I work bone.
And we just got more unit rewards. And we are going to also make the Blackwater Draw, then unit reward, Shell Worker's Hut. Would be, so if we get another tortoise. And we just got another Viper. So again, overall, this is actually a good thing we're doing all this mass hunting. I know in reality, mass hunting is not a good thing. But in this case, mass hunting is actually a good thing for our tech leveling. To the point, I actually may take out some of these and do some more trackers. So I might grab a few more trackers. Our scout just pulled the same stunt. We could upgrade you to a Neanderthal scout right away. And who's Stone Thrower? Neanderthal Stone Thrower. Ah. Okay. I'm going to say give you more flanking, give you the upgrade to a Neanderthal scout, which will at least get you some more health. I swear I just saw like 20 times the same animal attack the same scout. So now you're stronger. And we'll do the fortified till healed. Fortified till healed. Why the gorilla needs to go here. You can go back to auto hunt. I'm going to say go back to auto hunt. That's another tortoise. And that's not too far from our camp. If you had subdued it, it would have been better. You got a Viper, though, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt of the Viper. Send the Viper back to base. And continue auto hunt. They'll also stop to heal if you put them back on auto hunt. If they have the perk to auto heal, so I don't have to manually tell them to. Give me the gorilla folklore. We have stone maceman. barbarians, which are a terrifying notion, but they can't keep up with our units right now, so that's good. And we just got another Sea Eagle. Give you another promotion and put you on to Auto Hunt. You should fortify till healed. On your own accord. We just got Artemis. We cannot support him. Angering our people is not worth it. Has come to lead his ideas of something controversial. 2 turns of disorder. The wisdom is needed. The people may be angry now, but they will understand in time. 2 turns of disorder. That's fine. Going to have Artemis sleep as well. Two turns isn't too bad. Especially when it's 2 turns, I wouldn't have. I gain something more than I lose. So the +1 science, I mean, having these benefits potentially stack on their own is awesome. Will give you more strength, which means you're more likely to kill than capture, which is fine. So that's not bad. Decorate our champion. The reason I'm saving the Great Hunter is mainly because there's other buildings that I'm going to need the Great Hunter for.
Roughly divided into 3 sorts of people. Those who find comfort in literature,
Hatter and
personal adornment, and those who find comfort
Mask Carver. There we go. Okay, things are going rather well. And we're probably going to gain a Jaguar. Yep, and I even called it that time. And we're the most cultured civilization. This is why I don't prefer beelining techniques. In this case, beelining to tribes would allow me to colonize the continent faster, and getting the ability to seal off Darius would be of great benefit. And that's the main point, is I need to be able to get Darius sealed off. If I could keep Darius from progressing northbound, that's great. Is that a pig? That was a pig. I called it. Okay. It might be a good idea to merge these two to get actually it might be a good idea to merge all my scouts to an area to probably meet up right here. To have one of the scouts, not scouts, the other people maybe needed to build bone, world wonder, +2 production, +2 gold. So bringing them together will at least make it so we could transport all the animals together. Wonder-wise, I don't think there's any. Bull leaping requires folklore of some stuff that we don't have. The Aka, we can't build, and we don't have Jade or South American culture. So we have to basically wait. Okay. Bring you down. I'm just going to have you sleep for now, and I'm going to bring you to there because that's going to just make you our designated person. We are all one. Sweet. So, Tapir and Capybara go down to there. You go back to Auto Hunt. Tapir, Wolf, and Boar pop over to here, and you go back to Auto Hunt. All of you head back to town, because that distance I'm not comfortable with. Especially since I'm not building anything that'll keep me safe. So no, like I said, I'm not usually a big fan of beeline congratulations, of beeline tactics. Let's push for the wonderful ancient armadillo. Killed a Glyptodon. Not what I was aiming for. I was hoping for the subdued. Back to base. Thank you for the bead making.
Branches of some trees, autumn berries hung like clusters of coral beads, as in those fabled orchards.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So right here would be a city. What are you? A dire wolf. Ooh. I would love to capture you, sir. A fortified till healed for now. I want to capture that. The dire wolf has gone extinct, sadly. Been extinct for a while, but the dire wolf was not a creature to volcano erupted. That's fine. Again, get to base. We have another chance at a Glyptodon. Congratulations. Subdued a spectacled bear. You could wake up now. You could go auto hunt. And subdue the Glyptodon, please. Good. We got the Glypto. Now head back to base. Give Getting the additional hunts here and there is nice. We are going to need to figure a way to start making more money, though. Because every unit we have, so all the animals do sadly have a sadly they do have a penalty. Bone worker, bone marrower, capture the flag. We're going to promote and put you back on auto hunt.
Awaiting your orders.
Okay. And next turn, all that can be consumed will be consumed in the city. And you can go back to auto hunt. So now we have plus 7 gold per turn because the units are now in an area that's basically being monitored. Okay, so we could do the...
Awaiting your orders.
So, yeah, the penguin can't do that, but we could either get... Lizard can't... The vipers can't do anything. Okay, so we could do the tail of the jaguar, the tapir, the boar, and the capybara. Just give you the promotion and keep auto hunting.
What's the plan?
Okay, so we can either do Stellar Sea Eagle or the Feather Worker. I'm going to go with the Feather Worker because that partners well with our other stuff, and you three can just sleep for now. The reason I wanted the Feather Worker is when we get the Hatter, plus 1 gold from feathers, so we'll get more gold in general. We are getting pumpkins and grapes. If we look over here, bamboo, bark, baskets, feathers are giving us plus happiness. Yeah, we enjoy our luxury resources. Luxury resources are a joke, really. Very well, carry on. And we now have an army by our borders, which I am not a fan of. So I say we go there and we send another down here. Okay, that got them to run off, which is fine. That was somewhat the goal, was to get them to back off. Killed a ball python. We're almost about to get petroglyphs. Congrats. Again, it would be nice to know why the animals constantly...
Rivers that move in majesty and the complaining brooks.
Why there's a whole bunch of animals constantly
And poured round all
being hunted but where the
golden,
obsidian
grey,
is.
and melancholy waste. I bought the solemn decoration.
So why can't I make the... Requires cave painting or fresco murals. Okay. Good to know.
What do you need?
All of you to go into base camp. Just go with the promotion and auto hunt again. Pop the Okapi, pop the Sky Folklore, and have the Capybara sleep. Mandrill. Again, we're doing rather well with our research per turn. Can't really say how much they're producing.
Yes?
Don't think upgrading you is really of worth. I might as well get some of these buildings now. So, because at this point, I'm still trying to stay ahead of Persepolis. And right now, I only have one. I only have one citizen more than Darius. I'd love to get the buffalo, but I'm currently still waiting on my culture to grow. And we're not at the point where production is insanely happening. We just got another promotion. We're going to do Hunter 2, Auto Hunt, so you heal a bit. What are you even attacking? A pigeon. I mean, I don't see how Persia has the military stronghold, military strength, considering I sort of have most of our continent covered and lit up by my units. Thinking about it now, Capybara has fled.
Capital punishment is as fundamentally wrong as a cure for crime, as charity is wrong as a cure for poverty.
So then we do the sentry post. Okay, so we still have a lot to end up building, but we're not going to get any new units for a while. It's all buildings. It's all getting to the point of how much more. 8 more techs. And then so the problem is the Sioux requires grasslands or plains, so we might be able to get away with the Sioux culture. Possibly, depends on grassland. Right there, counts as grassland. So yeah, I'll be able to build up the Sioux, which gives me dog soldiers, and dog soldiers, if I remember correctly from my test game, were incredibly great for defending cities. And they're also arguably pretty cheap to produce, if I remember correctly. Killed a toucan. Viper. Another bird died. Okay.
Awaiting your orders.
Can't you be upgraded? Probably not yet. Okay. Got a skunk right there. Just got a jungle tarantula instead of a desert one. Again, hunting-wise, we're doing really good. It's just needing to get that subduing chance just a wee bit higher. Let's pop the FOV up a little. It's not going to really do much, but still going to take forever for us to expand our culture yet again. Again, I could pop the animals to get the I could pop the animals to get the culture bonus. Because I think it was like 24 culture per.
What do you need? What's the plan?
Yeah, it's 24 per times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for 200, roughly 200 culture, I don't believe that's actually worth it. So I'm just going to... In the end, yes, by any means of growth is good. But at the same time, it's just... I need more... When it comes to this, I just need like it's yeah, I'm losing gold as well for maintenance on some of the buildings, but it's like I need to get cave painting is one of the things I actually need to get as well. With cave paintings, I could get the wonder, which will get us more culture as well. I'm surprised that the green screen is actually not filtering the entire green of this. That's good to know. It's not a ghost can this time. And now we just got cave paintings next turn. Next 2 turns. And we just got another sea eagle. Again, our animal supply isn't short. We're doing pretty well on the hunting now. It's just our military suite, we shall celebrate the achievement. Our trackers just became, leadership plus 25% chance and gains even more experience. That is awesome. If I could get the Great Hunter promotion, that would also be a good idea. Caves in City Vicinity. I have caves right there. So why can't I make it? Can only support 3 world wonders. Okay, that makes bloody sense.
Almost all of our
Fine
relationships
stone
begin and
ware
most of them
carvers.
continue as forms of mutual exploitation, a mental or physical barter, to be terminated when one or both parties run
Yes,
out of
do the
goods.
revolution. We should have a metric crap ton of buildings to make now. Crafts hut, barter post, jewelers. Okay, not really a crap ton. Why am I not able to make certain other ones? Already in our list, flint nappers requires stone or obsidian. I'm sorry, but what do you call that?
At your service. What's the plan?
Watch it be, I just need a road. It'll annoy me, but I have a feeling that's what it's saying is the issue, is that resource isn't connected to the cities, even though it should be, because we're working it. All of you go into there.
Reporting for duty. Ready for action. Your orders.
Get you into the town. Oh, I'm not done. I need to grab you, get you into town, grab all of you into town, pop that, and put the rest to sleep. So, hopefully it's just the roadway isn't built up, therefore... we can put you to sleep as well. Ball python and Nile. Okay, so we could do both of those. Get more cultural pops. And put you both to sleep. So now I should be able to see this. Stone or obsidian? I have obsidian. Build a road for now, and again, you go into the city. And sleep. Well, at least now we're doing one espionage per turn. So we'll be able to spy on our, on Persepolis. And you just got the leadership trait as well. So again, all my hunters are becoming more and more prevalent as useful. I'll give that at some point the hyper specializing them.
The history of glue. I couldn't put it down.
Hyper specializing them to be tamers is going to bite me in the end. But in the early game, hyper specializing them is key. And we're just going to put roads out to all our places. Pay for it, because that's basically made back up. Okay, if we could get that thing. We subdued it! Okay, I'm actually going to look at our tech tree quickly because I'm curious about something. When do I get mining? Mining is all the way over here. Okay. So why am I not being able to use obsidian? Requires Mapuche. Like, why? If I look at resources, map bonuses, Xenoflora, Xenofauna, I don't need those. I need just obsidian. Obsidian, yeah. Builds you stone mason faster, yes. Mountain mine, early quarry, or stone tool workshop. Yeah, I have a stone tool workshop on it. Reveals, enables. Yeah, it's revealed. Barber. I can't make this, though. Requires resource. Flint. Jet. Magnetite. Obsidian quarry requires masonry. But I just don't see why I'm not being given the, give you that promotion and keep auto hunting. But I don't understand why I'm... Hey, now I can upgrade our tribal Neanderthal.
Orders. What do you need?
Tribal guardian Neanderthal to an enforcer. But Stone Tool Workshop. Yeah, it should be giving me map bonuses. Proper cultures, none. Manufactured bonuses. I don't see obsidian here. That's manufactured, so map bonuses. Why am I not getting the obsidian?
For duty.
And we're just going to have you also build up. We'll give you the promotion. And we just discovered indigo. Congrats. Again, there's obsidian there. Provides indigo plus happiness. Hey, we finally got our bison. Sweet. So build up a Neanderthal gatherer. We'll do a couple of them, actually. I'll say one thing. I don't think... Oh, okay. Those aren't shirts. They look like shirts, but they're not. We destroyed a stone maceman. Wow, our trackers are actually awesome.
A Diabolum had to be made ready for use on a string and cast from the fork of the toes. He entered a man's body with a single wound. Like a
So we just got our Neanderthal stone macemen, which are decent against melee, so I should train up like 4 of them to help defend the city, because we only have 1 melee defender. So... Thank you. I am hopeful for certain, though. To get tribalism first, we got Guanaco and another Nile monitor. Yeah, we're doing pretty good at the production game so far. So now we have indigo. So yeah, that's showing up. But we're not getting the obsidian bonus. Great, we lost a turn of tech. And promote and auto hunt. We have subdued a hawk. We are getting a lot of animals this episode.
Measure twice, cut once.
Can be built by the ground sloth. Okay, that's probably what I was missing. So I need 2 ground sloths, most likely. One for the folklore and one for the compound. Yes. So you see, flanking woodsman auto hunt. That is the most broken mechanic I have seen. If that's just how flanking works, oh God, that's bad. I don't even know what to do with you at that point. Why did you not? I am going to lose this. Eagle. I'm going to lose the eagle. I know it. Yep. Okay. So it wants me to... Oh, we can actually do the buildings I was worried... was very highly worried about. That is awesome. Get me the scavenger camp for the bison, though. Subdued hawk can go into the city. The next gatherer... Problem is we don't have a tile that is able that is not having a resource on it, which is a little aggravating. Pop the bird. -3 provides mangoes. I think this would also remove the mangoes, arguably. I mean, we have grapes there, which we're somehow getting from the fortress. We're going to be getting bison. We got indigo. We got pumpkins. We got that. So, do I need the mangoes? Probably not. However, that is going to lose us a bit, and we do need more food, arguably. Okay, so now we have our scavenging camp. Very well, carry on. And we're just going to make them stronger and have them defend. So we're getting more production and more food. We can actually switch off of that and put you there, which still gets us a decent amount of production. And we can see that they're working on tracking. So we're starting to be able to actually spy on them. And it looks like they still haven't had a cultural expansion. So now we can't take over cities yet.
Last of all, prudence stood alone. Then he cast aside his shield, wielded an axe two-handed, and it is sung that the axe smoked in the black
Build
blood
the
of still
Sioux.
God of Cosmos until it withered, and each time that
Indigo
it slew,
Gatherer,
cried, "Are and
Camp of Bison, Woodwind, Abatis, Dining Hall, and we're still waiting on unit rewards. And honestly, I would like to get that before I get the other Neanderthals. Namely because getting that allows me, in case there's another North American empire, which I would believe would be more like Canada or Sitting Bull. Pop the Sea Eagle, pop the Iguana. And put the rest to sleep. If Sitting Bull or Canada is in the game, they count as North American, which means they're at equal chance at trying to push for the North American cultures, which tend to be nicely broken. Bye. Can I get the compound or send congrats again? Let's see. Oh, okay, we could get a llama herd. Okay, pop the tail of the lizard. Worker. Okay. Or we could get the compound. I am getting that compound. And we are going for the herd of llamas. You can sleep. I am surprised we got the compound. I thought I was going to need the folklore first. So, with that compound, yeah, we could make wooden spearmen with animal combatants. Oh, that is awesome. The city defense, but plus defensive strength. Okay, so there are 2 strength. One chance to avoid capture. Okay. Puncture, taunt, constriction, nature raging, foot tamed. To avoid capture. Heals as animal ear. Okay, yes, I don't care. Plus 1,000 chance to avoid capture just because it's an animals. Okay, cultural revolt protection. Slow, okay. Hand-to-hand only. Mammal. Anteater plus 10% withdrawal chance. Thick-skinned. Puncture. Taunt. Okay, we're going to get a couple of these guys because apparently they're good for defense, apparently. Again, it would be nice if we had access to flint or some stone. We're going to give you a higher pursuit chance at this point. Auto hunt again. We're just getting extremely lucky. In my opinion. Pop the cult folklore. Okay, they are currently researching sewing. We're actually 2 techs away from tribalism, which is going to be awesome. The problem is we are, since we did beeline quite a ways, we are going to have to backtrack a bit. If I could get chiefdom, actually. Yeah, I figured chiefdom would require some more tax, but okay. That's fine, because that at least gives us a pathway forward. Ceremonial burial gives a bunch of culture buildings. If I could actually tribalism to druidic to chiefdom. Actually, tribalism to druidic to mysticism to chiefdom. There we go. Again, it's beelining to a specific technology tree, but with mysticism, we get divine cults, and we get some other bonuses. But I'm going to have to end this episode here. Next episode, if that's an Auroch, if we capture it, we get... Yes! We get bull leaping. Awesome. So I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like if you have. Subscribe if you're new. Darius, can you please stop sending your scouts near my city?